Coaching is accountability. Coaching is reporting your numbers. Coaching is letting your coach know what are you planning on doing today and what you're actually going to get done. And is it uncomfortable? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know it's a pain in the ass. I understand it. But guess what? That's what you all signed up for. Accountability is growth. Accountability is doing what you said you were going to do when you said you were going to do it. When we first met, Coach, I want to grow. I'm sick and tired of being broke. I'm sick and tired of not selling houses. I want to be held accountable. I want you to coach me. You all gave me permission to hold you accountable, to text you, where are your numbers? So when there's 19, 20 of us and 3 of them report, it makes me wonder, what are the other 16 doing? And those 16, out of those 16, how many of them eventually are going to leave the business because they're going to say, real estate didn't work. Real estate was so hard. It's not hard. But if you don't want to be held accountable for whatever reason, we got to take ownership of the consequences of what happens to our business. If we track our numbers, our business is going to grow. What we measure grows. Let's keep that in mind. If you track your numbers and you report them to me, we can see what's working or what's not working. Some of you have told me, I track my numbers, but I want to track them privately. That's not accountability. That's not growth. Because you don't hold yourself accountable by yourself. And if you did, I wouldn't be having this conversation with my agents. Everybody needs coaching. Everybody needs accountability. Or I should say, everybody that wants to grow. We are all grown adults. We are the CEOs and the architects of our business and our future. If we want to grow, accountability and tracking numbers and reporting numbers is a non-negotiable. Every single day before 8 o'clock in the morning, I expect numbers to be reported. Good, bad, or ugly. But here's another thing that I see, and it's a pattern, and I think we've learned to adopt it. What are your goals? 0 calls, 0 texts, 0 this, 0 that. Okay, well, that just tells me I'm planning on doing nothing today, Coach. So at 5 o'clock, what did you get done? I got nothing done today, Coach. Why? Because there was no intention. There was no game plan. There was no goal in sight. And I know this might sound like a harsh message, but sometimes we got to have a reality check with ourselves. Because at the end of the day, guess what? We cannot lie to our bank account. We cannot lie to our spouses and our families and say, hey, listen, I'm closing 3 deals before the end of the year. And guess what? Your spouses and your family are going to be like, so where are those closing checks? Stop pretending that what we're doing is working. It doesn't take 2 years to generate a lead. It doesn't take 2 years to generate a closing. I got agents that I've coached them, and in less than a month, they've already closed a deal. I got one agent that closed 1 deal, and she's written offers on 7 other of our listings. How is that possible? Intention, purpose, laser focused goals, reporting numbers, tracking numbers. If you don't track your numbers, you're not going to know what's working, what's not working, and where you should focus your effort on improving. Because I care about everybody's business here, I'm keeping it real. And you all gave me permission to keep it real from day one. So we can either see this message as an opportunity for growth, self-evaluation, self-accountability, or some of us are going to continue to play the victim role and say, oh my God, the coach is a jerk. The coach is harsh. He called me out. He embarrassed me again. And this is harsh. Okay, continue to play the victim role. That is not going to help you grow. And remember, when there's growth, there's no victim mentality.